Hey, Marie, back with another video. It's 9:04 a.m. and I wanted to come back and make a follow-up video because, well, because I'm not quite ready to leave yet. I don't think the store actually opens until like maybe 10, so I'm kind of kicking back here and wanted to follow up with a video. And this is not a bash video. It's not a poke fun of or let me get back at these people who did all this stuff to me. It's not one of those videos, okay? This is a video about misunderstandings. And, I know that I've been here in this town, I'm going to say 20 years, off and on, okay? So, people see me and I do look different than other people. I do. I mean, it's not on purpose. It's just because I was born with this skin color. Okay, so I notice that there's a lot of things that I wear that a lot of other people wear. You know what I mean? Like jeans, slacks, dresses, hats, even. I'm not the only person who's wearing hats. I'm not just black people wear hats, but but when white people wear them, and I wear them, it's going to look different. Everything's going to look different, because we're different. I'm a black girl in a predominantly white area. I think that people thought that maybe because I do dress nice for work, or as nice as I can. Like I said, I've seen women who dress nicer for work. And sorry, I got something in my eye. But anyway, I see women that dress nicer for work. But so when you have people when you get this community who's like spying in or looking at this particular person every day, you see this person, and so people make little stories up about this person, and some people, like I said, there's a lot of women out there who just they're not really, they may not wear slacks. Some women, I've seen women who prefer wearing, like, I call them peppermint patty sandals or supermarket flip-flops, or they wear sweats or jeans, and this is what they've been wearing all the time, for a very long time. Maybe they may have never liked those sort of things. Maybe they've never liked them, but some women do, and it's a mixture. It's a mixed bag. You got some women who are very, very girly. You got some women that are like, meh, and you got some women who are just kind of in between. You know what I mean? And so when you see me going back and forth to work, especially with the hair, my hair is very choppy. Notice how it sticks out like this? It doesn't. See how it doesn't lay down. So I do. I have made use of the partial wigs and stuff. Also, there's there's what do you call gaps in hair damage in the back. Some of these pieces are not even the same pieces. So you do the best you can. You see what I'm saying? So, but the issue is, I think there's speculation because, like, people knew that there was this issue with Stephen Lyles or whatever. I'm not bringing up his name, and not in a negative way, okay? It's just, like, the part of the story, right? But I haven't seen the guy, right? And then they say, well, they might think, well, she's getting dressed up. I saw her leave at this particular time in the morning, and, she came home at the same time, whatever. But why is she wearing... And I don't understand what they're making a big issue of. The hair is for work, okay? When I go to work, I prefer to not show up looking like this. This is my look when I go out shopping. Now, there's certain places, if I could work at a place where I could wear hats, hey, great. You know what I mean? But I think because of this whole issue of relating to love... Oh, okay. I guess my mailman just dropped some mail in the mailbox, and he must be listening to like a radio or some sort of like something. And I heard it coming through. I'm like, where's that coming from? Anyway, they think that, oh, she must be getting back with her. Because they're trying to figure out why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And so but the reason why, I've always been like this. I think there's people who've known me since I was a teenager. This is my daily regimen. Not daily regimen, okay? But, I do like clothes, but so that has nothing to do with it. Clothes are a hobby for me. I like accessorizing. I see a lot of other women who enjoy accessorizing, but they're not the main focus of gossip, because they didn't have the whole Facebook blow up and the whole drama story and the The whole being bullied up from people, being bullied from people that they knew in the past who kind of came together and all this merged stuff. So there's a lot of things that are going on being said about me that aren't true. And so maybe they thought that I look at my clothes that I used to go to work in, and like they're jeans and stuff like that. And yeah, I do like color coloring my clothes. There's times where if I get up, when I get up, I should say, when I get up and I get dressed, and I enjoy clothes. Whether I'm going to the store, there's times I don't even leave the house and I will still put on jeans. And if I put on jeans, I'm like, I'll wear this shirt because it matches. I enjoy matching clothes. I do. I enjoy it. I like it. Maybe I could work in retail. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't like stocking or anything like that. I don't like stocking or stuff. But cashiering, I remember doing that when I was younger. That was not bad. But that's just I'm just saying this is a part of my personality. It's who I am. It's who I am. So it has nothing to do with Joel or Stephen or any other person. And it doesn't mean that I'm looking for somebody either. You know what I mean? Some people believe that this is how they're supposed to look. They're supposed to, for me, like, and for some women who prefer to wear dresses. I know this one girl, she used to like dresses. That was all she wore. I never saw her in a pair of pants. I cannot remember seeing this one particular girl in a pair of pants ever. Maybe she wore dresses because it was comfortable. Yeah, I don't know. But that was just her thing. So it has nothing to do with that at all. You know what I mean? I see women who go to luxury shops and, they get their hair done. They do all this sort of stuff. Believe me, what I do has nothing to do with any of that. Any of it. Not at all. Just that, this is a part of my daily routine. Like if I wear jeans, I'm not somebody who's just, I know some people who they're just more comfort than anything else. There's nothing wrong with that. Sporty types. You got your sporty types. You got some people who are really girly types. Some people are extreme glam types. I mean, they go to they get all kinds of skin conditioning. They get hair treatments all the time. They go to expensive places. They got designer clothes. They got all this stuff, okay? I'm one of those people, I like my thrift stores. I like things that are colorful, cheerful, happy, things that, and I do like coordinating things. I do. It's got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? And so I think people kind of speculate things when they shouldn't. Don't sit here and think just because, one day in the spring I might wear a dress because it's a beautiful spring day, because I'm feeling the moment. Certain weather patterns or whatever, I'm like, oh, it's a beautiful day, and I'm like, okay, I want to wear this dress because it reminds me of the spring flowers, or in my mind, it makes sense, okay? It's just something that, like, I want to match the background of this day. So I'll reach for a dress, you know what I mean? Or I'll reach for something like that. And if I'm walking down going to the street, the store, and somebody sees me, it's like, look at, she's wearing that. They start talking. She's wearing a dress right now. That has nothing to do with anything. Nothing. I remember when I was younger, like my mom used to put bows in my hair and stuff to match my little outfit. Now I'm too old for bows in my hair, or am I? But I wouldn't do it. But I'm just saying is that was his thing. So I don't put bows in my hair, but some people they'll get a handbag that matches, or they'll wear socks, or something like that. It's just a part of dressing or grooming. It's got nothing to do with anything else. It doesn't, and that doesn't mean that I'm trying to get a man, because believe me, if I was trying to get a man for what people think I would be trying to get a man for, why even like try to be subtle about it? Why don't I just come out in something like extremely sexy, if that was my goal? You know what I mean? Because I know I've seen women wear like very beautiful, sexy clothes, like the stuff that you can get at Victoria's Secrets and stuff like that. Of course, I don't have Victoria's Secret funds, and some people think that Victoria's Secrets is only limited to intimate, like lingerie pieces. No, they have like out. They used to anyway have like outerwear, where like they had like jeans and stuff like that, and sometimes they have like little designs in it, or skimpy tops with like low cut or stuff. That, if that was what I was doing, I would be doing that. I would be, if I was looking for a sex partner, that's exactly what I would be doing. But I'm not doing that. This is just who I am. This is what I like to do, and I'm engrossed in the things that I like doing. That's it. On my time off, you know what I mean? I don't really do much with my hair. I usually wear a hat when I go out in town. I used to wear scarves, and then I was like, hats are better. I like hats better. So I'm wearing hats, you know what I mean? And sometimes, that. Now, if I was working a job that allowed me to, I could have got away with hats at what's that last place I went? That one place. That one place. I could have got away with it. And I think there was a time where I did, and it's like, I feel like I'm at work, and I felt weird about it. It's like I'm just gonna go ahead and wear the fake hair. So I did that. You know what I mean? Had nothing to do with anything. Nothing to do with anything. Like I said, I'm a black woman, and so we do a lot of different things with our hair. Okay, some women do a lot of nice things with hair. Like some of the braid work I've seen on a lot of black women is very nice. You know what I mean? And some of these women are self-employed. Some of these women braid hair as a source of income because they have all kinds of skills to do that. And they choose not to try to even deal with the workforce because the workforce is very oppressive to people who have, unique hairstyles, And so, but I grew up, when I was raised, I wasn't raised with a whole lot of options. My parents were very old school, and hair braids were like, my dad didn't like that. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, fuck, that's so cool. And then when I got older, I was like, I'm going to try that. And I ended up liking it. I liked it a lot. But it did get some people a little riled up. They were like, what is Maria into? She, they thought maybe I was getting into like, all kinds of weird movements. Was I making a political statement? Wasn't anything like that. You know what I mean? You know what I love? I enjoy swimming. I'm not a good swimmer. Okay? I'm not a good swimmer. I'm a, how would I rate myself? I'm a beginner / intermediate swimmer. And the reason why I say that is because, like, I can get in a pool and swim from one thing to another, okay? But, like, some people who are skilled in swimming, if there was somebody else who fell into the pool, they would be able to pick that person up, support them, and still swim enough to get this person safe. I couldn't help anybody in water, okay? I couldn't help anybody in water. And but anyway, my point is, like, I enjoy swimming, And as a kid, before I started relaxing my hair, making it straight, synthetically, whatever, it was hard for me to go swimming. Because when my hair got wet, it would ball up into this tight coil, like, huge fro, basically. So, that was a hobby I enjoyed. I would have enjoyed doing it more, but it was always my hair issue. You know what I mean? So braids made things convenient for me. That means I could go swimming if I wanted to. I could wash my hair like all the time. Like, a lot of people don't have to wash their hair that often, but I can wash my hair more often with braids. You know what I mean? Because we don't have, I was going to say, the reason why we don't have to wash our hair as often is because we don't have the same oils as white people do. Okay, so it's different. So anyway, which means we don't have to wash our hair as often as white people do. But still, I prefer to wash my hair often, as much as I can, okay? But anyway, I could do that. I can go swimming. I could go and do all the convenient things without me having to go through this whole thing of wetting my hair dry, parting it, doing all this other stuff, and then, taking all goddamn day on my hair. It was convenient for me. But here's the thing. You got braids in, and you need to work in an office, so you got office work to do. So what do? Now, I've seen, anyway, I'm getting off the subject. My point is, stop trying to pick me apart. You know what I mean? When you really look at it, you start looking at other women in town, and you'll notice that there's other women who do the same stuff. Okay? And they're not doing anything, But some people, they want to, because people are so focused on my, like, love life, or the love life that doesn't exist, because I don't have love life. I don't have a love life. You know, and all my life, for the rest of my life, I'm always going to feel this way, that my, you know, stability is always going to be more important than love. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, we all love to have love, but you know, like we all know the shit that goes on out there, right? So Maria just kind of keeps it keeps it simple. You know what I mean? I just engage in my hobbies and stuff like that. And I would say clothes are a part of my hobbies. It's a huge hobby with me. You know what I mean? And it's always about the used pieces. I get a lot of used pieces. I'm not a rich person. You know what I mean? If somebody dropped $1 million, I think I would probably buy one expensive outfit, at least one. You know what I mean? Something real badass too. Like, but where would I wear it, right? So that I realize there are certain things that are kind of impractical. They're not practical anymore. Like I was looking at, you know, they flash things all the time in front of your face when you're online, and you see like dresses and stuff like that. It's like, oh, you know, that's cute. Well, where am I going to fucking wear that now? You know, I don't even go to parties or anything like that. So, you know, I don't really have a use for it. I'm pretty fine. I have enough to wear. But I'm just saying is like, you know, it's not, it has nothing to do with love. It got nothing to do with that. You know, because like I said, you know, if I was looking for a man or something like that, I know what to wear. I'd know what to wear. You know what I mean? But no. So anyway, I just want to clear that up because I know people love to gossip. Okay, and but that's not it. So sorry if you guys thought that. Wrapping this video. Talk to you later. Bye.